If someone has a good heart but ends up hurting people around them, how much do they deserve to be punished? People trying to do good things may make mistakes and end up hurting others. With these mistakes comes guilt and feeling responsible for what they've done. Do they deserve the same punishment as people who intentionally and purposely hurt others?
In Frankenstein, Victor was doing research in order to find ways to use electricity to bring back those who have passed and help people live longer. However, he ended up creating a horrible monster that caused the deaths of William, Justine, Elizabeth, Henry, and many others. The monster he created killed all the people that Victor loved, and even led to Victor dying himself.
Like Victor, some people who are trying to help society end up making mistakes that hurt or even kill those around them. Even though they caused these deaths, aren't they the real victim? They wanted to help but end up having to live with the responsibility and guilt for the deaths they caused. Just like this, Victor Frankenstein was a true victim of his tragic story. Victor did not deserve his tragic downfall because he had good intentions for his research, did not directly kill those who died, and ended up losing all the people he loved.
Imagine this. A scientist is doing research to create a cure for a very contagious disease. He is determined to find a treatment to help the growing amount of people that are dying. But his work involves carefully handling part of the disease. One day, he accidentally causes the disease to spread to those around him, and his mistake leads to many people dying. Now he has to bear the responsibility for causing so much pain and suffering. The scientist is doing everything he can to fix the mistake, but it's no help. The disease eventually spreads to all of his family and loved ones, and now he has to live knowing that he caused their deaths as well. He is still doing everything he can to stop the disease, but eventually he ends up getting it and dies himself. This tragic story parallels that of Victor. Both had good intentions, did everything they could to fix their mistakes, did not directly kill anyone, and they lost all of those that they loved, including their own lives. Even though many people were hurt due to their mistakes, did they deserve to lose so much? Mary Shelley, the author of Frankenstein, includes many details to show that Victor's punishment exceeds his crime. Shelley used her emotional details to shape him as the true victim in this tragic story.
On the other hand, people may argue that Victor was seeking forbidden knowledge and was warned that his research may have horrible consequences. While Victor was warned, it is naturally difficult to stop someone who is determined to achieve a goal, especially someone as passionate as Victor. He was determined to research in order to help the world overall and discover something that would help so many lives. Can you really blame someone for striving hard to help society? Does seeking this forbidden knowledge deserve to be punished with the horrible guilt, the loss of loved ones, and death all at once?
Like in the case of the scientist who was trying to make a cure, Victor did his research with the goal of saving lives and helping others. He ended up losing his life along with the lives of all that he loved and cared for. These tragic results were not deserved by someone with such good intentions, making Victor the true victim in Frankenstein.